The other day I went to the MixC, which is a fancy mall, I guess you could say. But then I thought, hey, I'm going to try one of these Chinese brands. So I tried a pair on, and one of the shoes felt awesome, but they didn't have my size. So I came home and I thought, all right, I can order these on Taobao or Pinduoduo. But when I looked on Taobao, which is another form of Amazon, the price was cheaper. It was a lot cheaper. At the MixC, the pair of shoes were 599 RMB. So they're not even a $100 pair of shoes. Could they be fake? But I've also been told that it's illegal for them to sell fake things on Taobao now. That used to be a really normal thing. Then I looked on the actual website, and they were the same price as the store, $5.99. Then there's another website, it's kind of like sneakers. And this website will take the shoes and they run them through some tests. They will authenticate the shoes. They'll be able to tell if they're real or not. So those shoes are a little bit more expensive, but they were still more expensive than Taobao, and they were a lot cheaper than it was from the actual website, which didn't make sense to me, because how are you getting it from the actual company and then selling it for half the price and making a profit? So I thought, maybe these are fake. Someone else ordered all three of them for me. I figured I can get all three, look at them, and then maybe they're real. I'll send back the more expensive ones. Maybe they're fake. I'll keep the ones that are real. Yesterday, I got all of them in so I could look them over. And they all came in a different box. But when I opened the box, the actual shoe box that you would see the shoes in the store, they're all the exact same. I saw nothing wrong with them. I was going to smell the shoe. I've been told if you smell the shoe, if they smell different, they use a cheaper glue and you can smell. Well, if you can't tell, I've got a cold, so I really can't smell much right now. But from the one nostril I could smell from, they all smelled the same to me. So I looked really close. I looked at, the glue on the side, everything from the outside. They look identical. I couldn't see anything different. I thought, all right, I guess they're all real. And then I put them on. The first shoe I put on, it felt great. I don't remember how the one felt in the store because that was a day or two ago. But yeah, it felt good, and I thought, all right, maybe these are real. Then I tried on the other shoe, and I thought, wait, these feel a little bit softer when I'm wearing them. And it probably took me 10 minutes of trying them on to decide that these were softer. These shoes and these shoes felt the same. So I thought I could compare them with my food scale. So this is what I ended up with. When I weighed it earlier, there was about a 10 gram difference in weight. These were about 1 gram. Both of these were within 1 gram difference between the left and right shoe on both of these. Since these are softer, now keep in mind, I did not know the price of each of these. I just know what I told you earlier. I started to look in the insole. In the insole of each of these. Now, if I were to come in here, I'm not sure if you can see much of a difference there. The stitching looks pretty much the same. You can kind of see the line across there in those. The shoes that were softer, if you look in there, the insole of these, the line is not quite as obvious. And these, you can see the line in this, which told me these shoes and these shoes that were not quite as soft as these, you can visually see a difference on the inside. Then when you look at the actual insole, I'll take a picture and compare each of them so you can see it a little bit close. You can tell they're all a little bit different. These are harder than the other two. This tag means that the shoe was sent to a company and the company verified that they're real. So these are authenticated to being real, but I don't believe they are. I would have never guessed that they would have copied a Chinese product. I mean, if these are Yeezys or Air Jordans, I would understand, but this was pretty surprising to me. So if they can replicate them this good, you could be, every shoe you could be buying from Amazon, or every piece of clothing you could be buying could be a replica or a copy or a fake. And even if you put them right next to each other and look at them for 2 hours, you might not be able to tell a difference. So when you guys are ordering on Amazon, you might want to look out for that, because I know everything on Amazon, there's so many fake things. But it's kind of like that here too. A lot of fake stuff. So that's my story of this week. If you want to buy shoes that are real, it's not quite so easy to do. Love you guys. See you later.